Last week on the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast, the Fellowship encountered a hallway.
The description was 50 feet down the hallway is a fountain with a statue on top, and that was 2 hours ago.
Then the druid decided to mix it up.
I would like to change into a bear.
When in doubt, and I'll move in next to my small friend.
Oh my god.
And as usual, I vomit appropriately during the transformation. Sorry, lads. I'll be fine.
Oh no, it's for my own entertainment.
With the half-orc druid exciting everyone, they encountered a new tiny, cute monster.
Cribble.
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 Let's call it a Suram.
Oh.
Trademark Loaded Dice Rollers.
Suram.
But couldn't decide on a name for them.
Like a
Makes
leprosy
it a lot
baby.
easier on my
Oh my god, leprosy baby!
And of course, there's this.
And then we get like a John Madden sound bit like, and if you keep casting spells, you probably have a good chance of surviving.
Boom, on its back.
And then there was that.
Eugenie's been passed out drunk this entire time, so Eugenie, can you go ahead?
I was not drunk. You were drunk. I was communing with my god.
But the little cute creatures might be more of a threat than first appearances.
The one that you killed, like the parts kind of, and they form and they get two, and they start marching toward you.
Did anybody notice that? That seems to be a problem of some sort.
Then the half-orc Viv made an aggressive move.
I'm on the ice sculpture with my thighs straddled in between her legs.
Whoa.
A
No,
very aggressive move.
I want to try and take the sword out of her hand since I'm holding on to her with my thighs between her head.
Yeah, you are.
The cleric wasn't getting enough credit.
We all know that Uncle Walrus found the secret doors.
Yeah.
Jonathan does get one more star.
Yay!
You should see the disappointment.
And you won't
on my
let me
brother's
open the
face.
door with my claws.
Kurt's pissed.
It takes an opposable thumb.
I have an opposable thumb. It's a claw.
And the Loaded Dice Roller players take star cards very seriously.
That's fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna take.
Maybe too seriously.
Kurt is paralyzed.
Kurt is frustrated right now. Like, that's putting it mildly. Like I wish.
On a theoretical basis, I'm frozen because it doesn't.
The wizard saved his familiar, but took the blast instead.
Hey, boss, are you okay in there? It's really, I saw a flame, and now it's smoky.
I'm good, and I'm glad I didn't give you that damn potion.
Thank goodness you told me to get out of the room.
Just shut up.
I could have been in there.
And the Fellowship discovered 4 gems in 4 different columns.
Don't go into this room. There are columns with gems that mess with your mind.
This one over here with the bookshelves is empty.
And while the half-orc was dealing with too many small creatures, the cleric decided to go on a treasure hunt, all by himself.
I'm gonna move to the right because you said there were items of value to the right as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just keep looting. Don't worry about us.
And then the druid went ballistic, knowing the little creatures multiply every time you kill them.
I would like to cast Fireball in the center of the room.
Oh no!
You killed 10 of them. Now
All
there's,
of them.
Now there's 20.
There's 20. Oh my god. I didn't close the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Close the door. It might be a real problem.
So
29.
You made it, and here comes 6 more. 20. All right. Confirmed. Double
20?
confirmed 20.
that critical hit brought to you by Emerald Knights in Burbank.
Oh my
Jay.
god.
If you get killed by this little creature, this is embarrassing.
A critical hit confirmed. Brought to you by Emerald
I'm at
Knights.
83.
Okay.
So here's what happens.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
You can't say anything because
I can't say anything.
well,
I can.
well, no,
4
because
points of damage, by the way.
because it's throat pierced, no speech.
With a hold on. Wait, hold on. A 12-inch creature on a 6-foot orc.
And what started with one tiny monster ended up being a nightmare.
You have about 50, homicidal fluff balls to fight through.
And that is where we left off last. Welcome to the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast. This should be fun.
Wow. You guys are
Awesome.
that was something else.
Right.
I think you survived. What happened?
It's physically impossible. He could have caught in my throat. That's just, there's no way.
You know, hearing that recap, we really ran through the wide gamut of emotions. There was love and anger and
Thigh
excitement.
straddling.
Cheating.
Right. Intimacy.
Cheating.
Statuesque intimacy.
Wow.
Wow.
Cheating.
Cheating. Definite cheating.
Well, that was a good catch up. So you guys have, some of you are still in this Belmar's Keep, just to get right to the action, and some of you have blown a hole in the wall, which probably should roll a collapse
No, it's a
situation.
Stone shape, right?
Yeah, it's permanent.
Oh, by the way, we have changed the rules god's sound. You may have noticed if you're listening that he is omnipotent in his own
I
sound.
am transformed.
He sounds like a 70s ham radio.
Yeah, which is why we had to put him in a different room.
Yeah,
He's gone low tech.
He had the opportunity to sit at the table, and we all said no.
Yeah, you got me.
boy.
I am your lo-fi rules guy.
Right.
Right now, Mel is my least favorite.
Yeah.
Just because I made the decision for the rest of the table does not mean that you have any right to pin it on me.
Listen, Mr. Gigabit voice.
I
Just
just
get
said
over
my
there.
voice.
All right.
That's a rough start. We love you, A-Track.
That's right.
We love you, A-Track.
I'm taking back all those pictures I took of you.
We'll call it Strawn for now on.
We have both our bet challenge today and our players challenge
do
as
it.
well. So, Tom, do you want to do our challenge?
Time for the Tom and Mel challenge.
I guess it's right off the bat. Nice job.
Just to get it out of the way.
It's awesome.
We are the Loaded Dice Rollers. What is the Mel and Tom challenge? Is it that whoever talks back to the rules god
Yes.
First.
Whoever talks.
wins?
Just talks to me or just acknowledges me?
They
Both.
win. Okay.
All right.
I
Toss
think
or
Mel
acknowledge?
wants
Right now,
no
I'm
one
not
to
hearing
acknowledge.
it.
I think what Mel wants no one to acknowledge your existence.
All right,
whoever-
cool.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
who this rules guy
Well,
is.
the
I just don't want Uncle Walrus to acknowledge. Anyone else can. I want Will to acknowledge you.
So last person not to acknowledge me wins, basically, right?
It's just between the two.
Oh, it's between you two only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go. Nice job, Mel and Tom challenge. And we are in action. They've been waiting, you guys. I don't know if you realize this. The viewers have gone back-to-back episodes.
The listeners?
It's a world record we've set in back-to-back listening on podcasts, the Loaded Dice Rollers.
Oh,
Right?
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
That's right, right? Jonathan?
That's a lot of pressure.
Sounds right to me.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Is that music by Leaving Richmond, by the way?
Oh, that is. And that may be the reason why. Maybe we're not so good, but the music is awesome.
At least the music sounds great.
Is awesome.
Look, if you take anything from this podcast, let it not be the players. Let it be the music.
The music. It is.
LeavingRichmond.com.
Life changing.
It draws you in for sure.
It always sets a tone. And here's the thing:
As opposed
Players
to who?
Challenge, right? The Players Challenge.
Players Challenge.
Players
Challenge. Players Challenge. Players Challenge.
And I only say this because I know how rough this is. The first player to die tonight wins the Players Challenge, and that should put a precedent on how heavy the gameplay is going to be.
All right, I kill myself
I
immediately.
commit suicide.
You will keep the stars when you die.
Oh, I smashed my head in with the mace.
It's like legit
You don't have any stars.
dead.
It's
like
probably worth it.
dead.
I'll take
We're
the stars
no
from the
longer
Players
coming
Challenge.
back.
Yeah.
He just kills himself.
I had torture devices in my room, right? I pull my head off.
I will say the Players Challenge is the person that comes closest to death will win this star card.
Well, that's
And I just
easy.
put it out there.
Ooh, we
for
don't know
everybody-
what the
everybody
value
watching at
is.
Twitch.
Uh-oh.
Like 3
They can
values.
see. Do not.
A 1.
Do
Good
not,
job, stupid.
So is everyone at the same hit points as last time?
Now, wait a minute. We've got viewers watching on Twitch live. So we do not want you telling them what that star
That's
card is.
actually pretty cool.
We're not going to. Don't look. Dude, don't look at the cheater.
No.
That's
All right.
okay.
All right. I'm just saying. We're only going live for the first hour. You just have to listen to the podcast.
Are we doing it live?
Yeah, we're doing it live.
That's
So
my
here's the deal.
line.
Here's the deal.
I was teeing you up, but Spencer stepped all over it.
I did. We're doing it
Okay,
live.
it's an ending thing. I'm not going to spoil it.
That's right.
So to get that star card, you need to die first.
Or get closest to
Get
death.
close to
The
die.
first one.
Can it be self-inflicted?
Yes, of course.
I asked already to smash my face into 1 hit point.
Unfortunately, last episode, you guys just drilled a hole through the Belmar's Keep on the outside, and you stepped outside to kind of escape these little creatures, right? And you were in a room, and you hear a knock on the door.
So you that he indicated is Uncle Walrus, by the way.
That's right.
And so there's a knock on the door?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to ignore that.
Hey, it's me.
I love that
Are you in there?
Yo, G.
Hey, Walrus, are you in this room? My boss wanted me to find you.
So I'll shout out to him. I'm finding things that are important to our quest and that'll aid us down the line. Why don't you come in and help me find this?
Can you open up the door? I can't get it open.
Wait.
Because my skill set
is limited.
Actually, I got it open. No problem.
Okay. That's great. Why don't you close it behind you before the gribbles run in, please?
That's a big door.
Yep, you did an excellent job for a little guy. That's great. Yep.
I had no idea.
You're incredibly strong.
It's good to see you. You know, you've always been nice to me.
I try. I mean, I'm an equal opportunity employer, and you're part of the party now, and I think that you've been more useful than not.
That's nice of you to say I'm part of the party.
Listen, since it's just you and I think it's fair to say that I think that your current master is a little bit aggressive towards you. I understand that
Was he that way to the old, his old
listen, here's the thing. And I get down on one knee and put my hand on his shoulder. You need to understand something. You're trying to fill some pretty big shoes there. There was a very intimate relationship with him and Lola.
Okay.
I mean,
I guess.
I have to say that she was a special bird, and if there was ever a particular word, it was his Lola. Lola. And listen, you'll never be her to him. But you know what? You're still you. And what you bring to this equation is really important, and we appreciate all your contributions so far. Maybe one day I'll come around and appreciate you for you. No matter what anybody thinks about you, you're still special.
I really love my boss. He's amazing. He might be the shortest one, but I still think he's great, and I'm not that tall.
Hey, that's fair. Birds of a feather and all that, right? Well, don't mention birds to him, probably, but... but you know what? You probably have, height included. You probably have more things in common than you think. He's a tortured, maniacal, sad individual on the inside, and you're probably masking a lot of terrible things too, being some sort of demon-esque type of being, right? I mean, normally I would just do my best to exorcise you and banish you from the plane, but you've been nothing but helpful, and you live up here in the mountains, and you've shown us through and been somewhat cryptic in how you've described things, but overall you've been relatively helpful. So, we appreciate that. So why don't you come in the room here and help me forage all the things that we possibly can, because there's items of value in here, as I've discovered, and let's bring them to the rest of the group and see how we can help. Everything's fine outside, right? There's nothing I should be concerned about in the hallways and the rest of the keep, right?
Just those little guys are hopping all over the place. It's funny because Boss has a telepathy link to me, and he can hear and see everything that I'm doing.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, then probably maybe someone should instruct me.
I'm sure he's going to love hearing all this.
Now, you mentioned hopping all around the place, or everywhere. It might have been the word that you used. What if you had to ballpark a number on that? What would you say?
I can't count.
Okay. Well, is it more than a bushel?
Will you teach me?
Or
how many things do you have?
On my person?
Sure.
Okay, well, let's use it in comparison, right?
Okay.
I have few things.
One?
No.
One thing?
Maybe 3 things.
3.
Okay, right? So I have 3 things on my person.
You know what my boss always says?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. But okay, why don't you share that?
He says, an ale's worth 2 in the keg. I don't know what that means.
It's funny. I've never heard him say that before, but I'm sure, you're mentally linked to him. In the telepathy.
You know what? He also says a lot. Good things come in small packages.
Though I've never heard him say that, I believe that's true. Actually,
he told me once female dwarves hit harder than most of the people that hit him.
Now I'd have to say the conversation's making me a tad uncomfortable. And again, I still believe that he actually said that, which is the part that's making me uncomfortable.
He also says that not every stone is a gem. He was referring to you.
I'll take it as a compliment, and that's way more beautiful than the last thing you said. So I'm much more inclined to hear the inside of that comment than the one before it. But
what does he mean by surface dweller? He says it like it's bad.
Yeah, it's a tad bit racist. But it's all right. We'll delve into the greater meanings of the things that your boss is saying.
Okay.
After we extract ourselves
that
from
sounds
this
good.
Potentially frightening situation. So. Again, using me as a basis of comparison, if I have 3 things on me, how many of the little puffball things would you say there are in the hallways now at this point?
1, 2, 2.
Oh, so I have 3 things on me, and there's less than the amount of things on my person?
What's the next thing after 2?
I don't know, 30?
Sure.
So the number's 30.
Yes.
Okay, well...
What are we doing in here?
My
boss wanted me to help you.
I was trying to
You're nice.
I feel the same
I like
way
your
about you.
feet.
Hey, thanks so much. You're not the first person to tell me that. But listen, what I'm trying to do in here is find items that will help us, in the greater good of what we're trying to accomplish here. But listen, getting back to that, and I'm going to look directly in his eyes. If anyone is listening to me through this small individual,
CB,
if there are 30 of the puffballs outside, probably best that we come up with some sort of plan to help extract Uncle Walrus from the situation.
You don't have to yell at me.
No.
He hears what
he
you're
hears it all.
It's
well,
fine.
I'm yelling for emphasis.
And he can tell me things.
While this is happening, do I see where Uncle Walrus is running into?
So Mel disappeared a little bit.
I disappeared for a
I'm
little
going to say you went with the other group outside the wall.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And I've been in here for quite some time,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he disappeared on his own.
Okay.
Tom, you can communicate through G to Walrus.
Bird. Bird. He says bird. He said bird.
Yeah, that's a problem right there. But anyway, go ahead. What else does he say?
I'll tell you.
Walrus.
Touch walrus is what he says.
And through that touch, I have sent a fly spell.
That's pretty fantastic, actually.
Okay. There you go.
See, you're working with a really smart man there. Yep, very smart man.
I'm like a thing that goes from you to, and he comes back.
That's right. We call that a conduit. Yep. Or you know what? In the greater scheme of things, and I'll put my hand on his little shoulder, and say, call that a partner.
Or an extension cord.
So I was using spell delivery right there to achieve that.
Oh, is that a star?
Yes.
That's where the star.
Definitely a star.
Sorry. That was a terrible throw.
Thank you, Tom. Excellent. Well done.
That was a nice delivery.
Well done. Yep.
It's the thought that counts, right?
That's what I always say.
I like your feet. They're big.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, that's not what people have said, but I mean, they've been fans of my feet.
Why do you have fur above your mouth?
No.
Are we going to sleep here?
No, we're definitely not going to sleep in here.
It's safe.
I would beg to differ on that because you mentioned that there are 30 of the puffballs outside. So
But
it's
I
probably,
shut the door.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably opposite of safe, though.
Bird, he's got 5 minutes to get out.
Can you hear this conversation?
I can.
Yeah, you can.
I can hear the entire thing.
Tell the walrus that he has 5 minutes. Get the stuff and come out to meet us.
Okay. So boss says you got 5 minutes to come out.
Do you know, let me ask you, little man, do you know of an alternative way out of here?
My wing is hurt.
Well, I'll take care of you, right?
He took the blast for both of us.
Listen, he's
but
got
I was hurt.
He's got a lot in his mind. I'm going to take care of you, my friend. And you know what? He likes you more than you think.
Thank you.
And maybe one day you guys will have a more special relationship than he lets on.
I like his feet too.
Okay, well that was awkward. But so I'm gonna touch him and heal him. I'll burn a heal spell.
Wow, that feels good.
What
was that?
Wow, I feel like magic.
Roll that's 7 hit points
This
back.
is like when I saw boss. I'm still down 8, I think.
That's star card for you. G tells you what boss wants you to do, but he also tells you and you hear a lot of scratching at the door.
Right. So what I asked him was,
Yeah.
is there an alternative way out? Is this the only
19.
way in or out?
This is the
Do you
way
know-
I came in.
Right. Do you know? But you're familiar with the keep. Do you know if there's any other way out of here?
Oh, I
besides-
was never in the keep. I always stayed out of the fog. The frost giants killed my whole family.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I
Have you
had
shared
12
that with your boss? Because
I had
he might be a little
12
bit more
brothers and
sensitive to your
sisters.
situation.
12.
12 brothers and sisters, yeah.
Yeah, my parents flew away when we were young.
Right, so I'll look I'll look directly in his eye and say, maybe your boss might be a little more sensitive to your situation if you know that you lost your entire family.
You think?
No, probably not.
Bird, get out of there. Start to fly and have the walrus follow you.
Okay, it's up to you, but boss wants us to go out the door. Where are we sleeping tonight? I'm tired.
Well, you know what? We'll figure that out once we get out.
With the familiar, by the way, if you're ever going to cast a spell,
rules,
God.
God.
For you.
Oh, boy.
The familiar has to be in your space when you first cast it. And it can only be a touch spell, which it probably was. And familiars only get 2 actions per round. So when you cast a spell on your familiar that you deliver it to somebody else, they have to get to that person within that 2 action step. And I think most familiars have a 25 feet speed. So
he's not flying. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it's after the fact. I mean,
so John's on the floor.
Maybe next time. 'Cause I didn't catch it in time.
Oh,
so I'm
boy.
just saying, next time.
I'm sorry that didn't work.
That's awesome. Thanks, Brad.
Well, it was a
You're
damn
welcome.
fine idea initially.
I thought it would work.
No, that's okay. We all.
Let me be the judge of that.
Sorry, buddy.
We all make mistakes.
You know what? You can run fast.
No, yep. Right, assuming game time.
Yep.
5 minutes have not expired, correct?
Right.
Okay, great. I still have airwalk cast on me.
How are you walking on air?
You know, that's because of the blessings of Pharasma.
Wow.
And I'd be more than happy to share that information with you when we have some time around
I
the
want to
campfire.
know more about this
Oh,
Pharasma.
I'm very interested that you are interested. But you know what? If I'm going to tell you anything about her, it's we got to get out of here first.
Okay, let's do it. Should I open the door?
Here
we go.
Oh, wait.
You want me to wait?
Yeah, let's figure out how to do this.
Okay,
right?
here we go. Hey, it just opens like that. Oh my God, look at all those little things.
Okay, well, Spencer, I would like to airwalk up through the door.
They're all like chop. Thank goodness I'm small and can fly above them.
Yep, thank goodness. All right, so I'm going to do my best. I don't want to win the player's challenge right now. So I'd like to airwalk up through the door.
Okay, so 6 of them are going to get an attack. We're sort of out of the loop. There's like 20.
Why are
Wait,
they?
he's airwalking,
why,
right?
why are they getting an attack?
Because
They can jump high, apparently.
They can jump 5 feet
before.
Yes.
But the thing about airwalk is you go like 5 feet. So he was 5
before you got to the door.
But go through that door at a 5 foot, you would hit your head.
While this is happening,
Yeah, I'm just for those at Twitch
That's
that are
fair.
watching us
Yeah,
live,
yeah.
like to go through a door that big,
Yeah. Fair
already being 5 feet, you would have to hit your head.
While
Fair
this
enough.
is happening, I end up getting my Wolf neck splitter and starting to bash the wall back in.
Oh, you're crushing the wall.
I'm crushing the wall.
So you're not going to go through the hole in the wall that
There's
you're
already a hole
if you're going to
there.
make it
No,
entirely
I
new
want to create another wall to start making a whole bunch of noise.
wall. Are you breaking down the wall?
I'm
or
breaking down the wall. I'm going to
It's-
try to break down the wall.
Thurman's going to snap his fingers and we come out at invisibility.
But you're in the fog.
All rock.
You guys are in fog.
The walrus needs us. They're in trouble.
All right, here he
The
goes.
stupid bird couldn't help him. We've
Ready?
got to go back in.
Ready, Brett? Here we
Yes.
go.
All right, here we
They're
go.
plus 5 on their bites.
Armor class
6 of
22.
them. 6 of them. Here's 19
Nope.
plus 5. And a 2. Missed. So 1 hit.
Well,
Ooh,
then-
17 and 16. 5 plus, that's 22. What's your armor class?
22.
22?
22. So the 19 hits, and what was it
17?
19 natural
Seven-
plus 5 or 19
Plus
total?
5. Plus 5.
That hits, and the
17
17
plus 5.
5
16
hits.
plus 5.
Yes.
Does that hit?
No.
Okay. Here's the last 2. 5 and 2. So
Nope.
you got 3 hits. The rest of them focus on hurting your brain. So you have to make a DC 14 will save.
That's all.
So
Just don't roll a 1.
You take 6 points of damage from the bites.
Rolled
Natural 15.
a natural 15 plus 13.
Okay, you beat it. The ones that can't bite you, like I'll look at you like this with the red eyes. As you kind of walk across the way.
I won't mock them.
Yet. Not yet.
We should acknowledge that we are live at Macleod Ale. And
We are in the Lost Souls
somehow
Tavern.
we have old players playing in the same room, and that's what you're hearing in the background.
Yeah, baby.
Usually it's a live audience, but we got another game going on.
Thurman casts Fly.
Yeah, we're out of initiative, so everybody would just have a round. So if you haven't done something,
just
go.
wanting to make sure that I was about to hit a wall. You guys come out of
Invisibility.
and there's already a hole
And Will,
there.
you see him.
So you guys are pretty much
That's good for Will.
beelining for the hole.
Yeah, I tell your brother basically
Oh,
what
there
I'm
you are.
hearing is they're in trouble.
In the event that anybody is listening, my max hit points is 86.
Nice.
Yeah, I have you at 68 now. I have Viv at 73 out of 83. Walrus is 79 out of 85.
Correct.
Orok is
Nope, nope,
99
Damn it.
out of 112.
My Melon Tom bet.
Uh-oh.
Someone just said correct to the hit points.
Oh,
I knew it was me. It was always going to be me.
The Tom and Mel challenge is over. Tom just acknowledged me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom.
No. Uncle Walrus.
Uncle
Uncle
Walrus.
Oh, that's always between you two.
No.
It's between everybody?
No.
Oh.
It was either
Tom
you, Jenny,
Tom
or
and Mel
Will.
were betting on Walrus and I. Yeah.
Someone lost. I'm happy.
Well, he's talking to him now.
I
Well,
won.
because it's over. I don't have to worry about it.
I won. He said that is correct.
Here's your star.
Mel's the favorite.
I want a star.
This is Mel's
Sorry,
show,
Tom.
and we're all just
I
pretty much here to.
I
surround
just
him.
wanted to
fine with
make
that.
sure that I knew the people that were going to acknowledge the rules once.
I'm fine with that.
I'm about to go ahead and knock down this wall, and I see my brother out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, "Oh, this is serious. He doesn't go back for very many people."
Oh.
And so the second that I see him out, I stop and I immediately start lunging towards my brother to go ahead and follow wherever he is going.
That's right.
Wow. Everybody roll initiative.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Everybody roll initiative.
Everybody roll initiative.
Name and number.
All right.
And please get a mug shot on your way out.
Eugenia's got the 12.
12.
Uncle Walrus, 19.
Thurman, 19.
Orok, 19.
21.
Viv, 13.
Are there any creatures within 30 feet of me right now? Because I get a
Yeah.
free and demoralize before initiative.
There's a bunch in the room kind of swarming you, Jenny. Uh-oh.
They have to be within 30 feet, and then it's...
Are you outside or inside?
I'm right there.
Yeah, we all just came through the giant hole in the wall back to get.
Oh, nice. I like that hole in the wall. It's
Now,
a shot glass.
You're right. On a critical success, I have a special feat called Terrified Retreat. So on a critical success...
20 on that.
So I rolled a 19 plus an 18, so that's 37.
So 20. Yeah, so you critically succeeded.
Success. So any creature within 30 feet of me has to retreat for that round.
Okay, so you see all of
They
them
run
around
away.
Will. Run outside.
They run away.
So they run past
Nice.
us.
Yeah.
That's a star.
Yeah, my bias.
Hell yeah,
around.
it is.
That's
Bias
sorry.
around.
These star cards.
Basically, I come out and I grimace at them and they run away.
Nice. And then it's their turn. Will's here.
Jenny, you're always
Will's here. You're live on Twitch. You're live on our Twitch feed. Oh, that's true. We have two Wills. Will and Grace?
There we
Will and Billy.
Will and Billy's
Also,
here.
Val's also going to be helping me out as
Oh,
Viv
that's
today.
good. You need the help because what's going to happen right now is 6 of the little guys, SURAMS, run out of the room because they're scared crapless, and then Will gets inundated by 20.
Oh, Jesus. Why am I in front?
Now, hey, Brett, how big is a buckler? Because that's his shield.
It's like forearm size.
It's like 10 to 12 inches.
Just so everybody knows who can't see, pizza plate was used as the frame of reference.
Exactly right. Imagine like a hockey goalie's like arm pad or something like that.
I feel like the goalie's arm pad is bigger than the pizza plate that was
By the way,
and offers more protection.
By the way, that's the same size as the SURAMS. It's 12 inches. And I only know this because I listened to the last podcast, like everybody that's listening in right now. And Will tried to hold the door with a shield, and I said a steel shield, but that actually wasn't true at all. It was a buckler.
Yeah,
he tried
that was
to-
the thing. That if they're only like 6 to 12 inches tall, I was like, okay, sure, I can sweep these things away.
That's a lame ass hodor, my friend.
Oh my god!
Will gets inundated by 20.
Sorry, Will.
Could all 20 attack him at once, though?
Sure. Actually, I did read about this. Friendly squares, especially small creatures, can really do a lot of damage.
Circle gets a square. Well,
This Pathfinder 2E.
There's a reference.
Gribble gets the square.
So what you see is
squares.
six in the adjacent square. 6. Hey, Brad, if you
I'm looking up the
rules
rules.
guide.
Yeah.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6
Per square?
Yeah.
6,
You can do 6
Yeah,
small
tiny
creatures.
creatures.
Tiny
So,
creatures?
yeah.
Devil's number.
You can look it up.
it was
You can look it up.
number.
All right.
Sorry, Will.
Considering the way things are going, I might see him soon.
Oh boy. Here we go.
You might win the
then
Star
you'll
Wars.
get some stars.
That's true. That is the star tonight. 17, 11. It's plus 5. What's your AC?
23.
So I need an 18 to hit you. Here's the next two. Fumble. We'll roll for those later. Brett, you keeping track.
Yep.
Miss.
But what if his fumble
Miss.
takes out everybody else in the grid?
There's another fumble.
Okay, 2 fumbles.
There's another 2 more fumbles. Mel. We should take a picture of that. Two fumbles.
Those
So
are
3 fumbles
both
total?
ones.
And 3 total?
I think it's 5.
Okay, shoot.
And that's 8. And here we go. Miss. That's 10. That's 12. Miss.
I should have rolled out like a bag of marbles in front of me so they could all just collapse to the floor.
One hit. So you got 2 hits, and here's the last one. So you got 2 hits.
What?
We're going to do the damage on the 2 hits. 2 hits, and You have to do a will save 14.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, considering my bonus is plus 13.
You take 4 points of damage from the bites.
4 points.
Yeah, I'm fine on the will save, and 4 points of damage from all the fluffy massacring.
That's right, Kurt.
Okay, these guys are running away from me. Is that correct?
6 of them did, and they hopped over their friends, and then their friends bit their friend and killed him, and then some of them bit Will.
I thought that's a mating ritual from what I
It looks
thought.
like it. Looks very...
Is there a way into that room over there with those 2 columns? Do we know that?
Well, Will made it into one room with the columns, and you blew up the other room with columns.
I went into that room earlier. I remember telling somebody, like, don't go in there because gems will try to mess with your mind.
Kill
or something
you.
like that. Yeah.
And in the other room,
I don't remember who
just
that was.
So, so we're all caught up. The red gem is on the floor, and the blue gem I have.
You have it.
Can I get in this room?
Roll an acrobatics check because you're going over a tremendous amount of these little things.
It's like twisting.
It's considered difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'll say.
And the average DC is 20, but difficult terrain is 25.
21 would be the acrobatics check.
It's actually a fail, right, Brett?
Is he just trying to walk through difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Because each square just costs 5 extra feet of movement. That's all.
Can you just like?
Oh, okay.
That's all.
There you go. You make it.
Okay, I want to get in there. I want to try and find a gem.
Darn it! I was
going to use.
Is there a gem on the floor? Can I grab it? They can't kill me in one round, I don't think. And if I do, I want a star.
That's true. So you go in, and somehow you do a search beneath them, and you find it. They're excited. Somebody came to see them.
That's roid rage right there.
They're like really, like, you know, somebody's there with them. All right. So Kurt, you
is that a rubber deck?
3. I'm gonna give you 3 actions because to go out of one room and go there was probably 2, and then to pick it up is your 3rd action. We could go back in that room and probably hide out. Except I left the door.
See. Was that a heavy-handed suggestion?
I left the door open, and they're in there now.
Yep. No, we can't do that. So,
have you noticed their teeth are long and pointy?
Are they getting longer?
They bit each other, and now they're growing into halves.
Oh,
and
that sounds frighteningly terrible.
2 of them got up out of one. I wish I could do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I regenerate in water.
So to clarify, when they did hurt themselves and kill themselves,
2 of them did, trying to attack Will.
so 2 of them killed themselves trying to attack Will.
Yeah.
So then they multiplied.
Yeah. Well, next round. That you guys have seen this a lot, by the way.
All right. So
We're estimating there's 54 of these little guys around the premise now. Where they started
How
with
many did we start off with?
1.
Spencer, in the
That's
spirit
great.
of fairness, as I'm walking across the upper part of this area, right, because I'm out of reach, which is nice.
You must have seen me do what I just did, dude. You totally saw me do that.
I'm airwalking, so just to make sure.
You saw Orok run out of one room.
Well,
You totally saw me.
And I think it's also, as a follow-up question, and how did he look when he ran in there? Did he look like he was seriously
He
messed
looked like
up?
he was panicked.
Panicked enough? Did he look like he had taken...
And you've never seen him like jump longer. He went.
All right, well,
quite amazing.
I think that's enough to generate concern for Orok's situation.
Yeah.
So I will airwalk myself over in the direction of where Orok went. All right, so that was my movement action, which is just one action.
I'm going to go out the front door.
That sounds like a good plan. We should probably go out there and wait for our imminent demise.
Okay.
So go back to your master and tell him what a great job you've been doing. On your annual review, I would give you I would give you at least a 4 exceeds expectations.
That's a meet expectations, by the way. A 5 is exceeds expectations.
So how does Orok look since I have 2 more actions left?
The thing is, Spencer,
How does Orok look?
I have a couple of spells left, but I can't cast them unless I have the verbal ability.
Oh no! Kurt gets a star for being honest.
There, right.
Star for being honest for Kurt.
That's a 9 plus 8. That's 17 hit points back.
Well, that's more than I need. Thank you very much, and I am back verbal, baby.
Awesome.
And so Kurt, when he does heal you, since it was a critical hit, there's a little left over. Kind of like you have a little garble in there.
Thurman is going to. He looked. Thurman looks over at you, Jenny, surrounded, and basically
Have a drink.
Before I cast, I'm using my first action to do a reach spell, And in my second action...
Reach around?
Oh, you beat me to it.
And my second action, I'm going to
have visibility.
through Drain Familiar, my second time out of 5.
Yeah, reach around and
I'm
do a
gonna
Drain
use
Familiar.
Fly on Eugenie.
Okay.
On Eugenie. Nice.
Is Eugenie close to you?
Yes.
Is he like, yeah?
Well, the reach spell allows me, if I do that before I cast a spell, it allows me to do a touch spell up to 30 feet.
Oh, I got it. That's nice. That's a good.
Tom,
good,
are you just going to murder this thing outright?
That's
he's going for it. That was a wink right there.
Kill it.
For anybody who didn't see it.
That's a star.
I'm hoping
for doing for doing a reach around. Nice job.
Yeah.
A very special loaded dice roller.
You know, hold on. Let's be clear. When a dwarf does a reach around, it's kind of like a child, really. It's very special.
Oh,
It hits to my knees.
They have little hands.
They
It
call-
makes everything look bigger.
They call that a stubby.
My shins feel better than I've ever had before.
Oh boy.
He gave him a stubby.
Tom, you
Why
done?
did the numbers on Twitch just drop?
Mel's next.
I just saw they dropped.
We're bleeding participants. We're
Mel
bleeding.
is next.
We're bleeding viewers.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a half Mel and Val.
Ooh, it's
theme.
a co-participation
It's a
female.
co-participation.
Yay!
Okay.
That's the fellowship
Nice. That was by Ken.
of something
Ken
stupid.
Ken named this whole thing.
Inspired.
Nice.
So we see our brother that goes off into the tunnel, correct?
Okay.
So we go ahead and follow him.
It's difficult terrain.
Roll
So just
for
roll.
acrobatics.
Just don't fumble. Yeah, just don't fumble.
Oh, we fumbled.
Oh no.
Val fumbled.
Oh, no.
Who
Ask
let
and you shall receive.
Who let Val?
You're no
roll?
longer rolling dice. You're just making decisions.
Whoa, a fumble.
Wow.
Okay, so we fumbled on our acrobatics check.
Oh,
It was
no.
a valiant effort, though.
You just
A fumble.
you just fell into a bunch of fribbles.
It's awkwardly soft.
It is. Because you kill like 3 or 4 of them.
That's a tagline for this podcast. Awkwardly soft.
I hate when I find something that's awkwardly
Like
soft.
I tripped on something, and all of a sudden I fall to the floor, but I felt like I hit a pillow. That's that
Like a
that
crunchy
pretty much
pillow.
sums up my life.
A wet pillow.
Well, now it's wet
not-
because it's bloody.
Well, now it's wet
Well, now
because
it's
it's
wet
bloody.
after- yeah,
but
exactly.
yes, I end up falling into it. So where do we go from there?
Wow. So that you walked and you fell. You can get up again. You're going to be surrounded by SURAMs.
Yeah, I'll
you
go
might as
ahead
well
and-
get up.
So I go ahead and try and get up.
Okay.
We should get a hyperlink in the description to the.
You do get up. You spit one out of your mouth, but you killed like 3 of them.
Oh,
And you're in the middle of the hallway. Somebody put Mel. Oh, there she is. Great. Here's what.
Fellowship of something stupid.
I'm glad you guys have figured out Belmar's Keep.
And
Not yet.
Yeah, right. For figuring out's one thing, surviving is completely different. I'm currently flying, right?
You're currently
I
flying,
Currently,
yes.
I'm flying. Okay. You guys okay in there?
No, nobody's okay.
Go get the stones, you Jenny. Go in there and get the stones.
All right, so I would like to then fly into where they are.
No, go
okay.
the other one in the stones.
No, he's flying in there.
damn
That's where he's going.
All right, well, I can use one movement to fly in here, and then I have 2 actions left, right? So I can fly to the other one once I see him. Say
Sure.
that?
Round 2.
Oh, monsters are up top,
You
right,
guys,
bro?
I have loved this. Now, last week we had Brett.
Yes.
It was an hour. How long were we in the hallway?
At least for 3 hours.
3. All right. We're gonna turn Twitch off. Thank you for being here, Twitch. We will. I guess we'll be right back with episode 17. Wow.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at gmmacleods.